Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Cooking for Chronic Illness. Today we're going to be making creamed mushroom leek soup with potatoes. It's a delicious way to warm up during these chilly winter months, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use vegetable broth as our base. We're going to use the whole thing, which is about 4 cups. We're going to put in a little bit of water. About a cup, no need to be exact. So once it gets warm, I'm going to turn it down to about medium-high. Our carrots, which are here. You can cut them however you like because we're going to end up creaming this with a hand mixer. So you just want to cut them in small enough pieces that they cook a little quicker because carrots do take a while to cook. And our parsnips cut the same way. And our mushrooms. And I remove the gills on these. A great trick is to use a grapefruit spoon with the little teeth on the end and gently scrape the grapefruit spoon over the gills and it'll remove them without destroying your mushroom. We're also going to add our garlic. I used 4 cloves of organic garlic. Now remember again, you can put these in whole as we're going to blend this soup. And this is a little bit of rosemary, but the majority of it is basil. We're going to cover this, and I'm going to show you how to prepare the leeks. So once you've cut off the green, unwanted tips of your leek and the root hair at the bottom, and you've halved them like so, place them face down next to each other, and you can go ahead and just start chopping. Transfer it to your bowl of cold water that you have waiting. You don't want to dump it because all the dirt is at the bottom of the bowl. So you want to get a separate container here. So you just want to lift out your clean leeks. We're going to add our leeks. And like I said, you need to have your potatoes steaming in another bowl so that by the time we're finished, you're ready to just add them to the soup and you're done. And you want to make sure that your parsnips and carrots are fork tender. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Cooking with salt, actually you get the nutrients out of it. It's when you top your food with salt that it's not very good for you. But a little bit of salt in cooking actually isn't bad for you at all. I'm going to add cracked pepper. And I like this, as I like most things, spicy. So we're going to add cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is really good for digestion. It's good for your metabolism. You can also use, if you like sriracha, you can use that for some good chili flavor. You can use Cholula because that gives a good flavor without much heat. Or any type of hot sauce that you like. So I'm just take about a handful of fresh spinach and put that in there. Alright, doesn't that look good? Once it really gets going, you can turn down the heat. So turn it down to medium-low, and just sort of let it simmer the rest of the way. I've turned the heat off on this eye here, as our soup is pretty much done. Now how I'm going to blend it is I'm going to use a hand mixer. You can also ladle this into a blender, or you can eat it just like this if you want. So once you've mixed all this up and hopefully made a smaller mess than I have, your soup should be completely smooth. These are just fingerling potatoes that I've chopped up, that have already been steamed. I left the skin on. You can take it off. It's up to you. And just sort of fold all that together. I also added a teaspoon, approximately, give or take, of balsamic vinegar. So this is our finished product and we are ready to serve it. Thank you again for joining us. And remember, if you want to get good out of your body, you have to put good into it. So be well and live well. And if you have any questions about what it is that we do at the Chronic Illness Relief Fund, please visit our website at www.cirfhelps.org.